As an academic, publishing your work can help it reach more people and gain the recognition it deserves. Dr. Soubhik Chakraborty's book, Stress Management Through Music, combines Hindustani music and mathematics to explore how music can help reduce stress. His book even won the IMTA-NADA Book of the Year 2024 award. But beyond the award, how did publishing a book shape his career? Watch the full interview to find out. Thank you so much, Dr. Soubhik Chakraborty and Ms. Apurva Chakraborty, for doing this interview with us. Firstly, I want to congratulate you. You just published your book on the impact of Hindustani classical music on stress management, and your book won the IMTA-NADA Book of the Year 2024 award. So I firstly want to ask you, how does that make you feel?
Great. Actually, music therapy is already an established profession in the developed countries. But despite the rich tradition of classical music, which is a matter of great pride for our cultural heritage, we are very much lagging in such scientific pursuits of music in developing countries such as India. So therefore, this kind of a book, Stress Management Through Music, which is a statistical study, this opens the opening. This opens the line to a new channel for other researchers to work in this area and try and make this an established discipline someday in our country also and other developing countries also.
You were just talking about how your book has helped you connect with other researchers in the same field. So can you just elaborate a little bit on that? How has it helped you sort of connect with other researchers, other musicians, and how has it helped them?
How it has helped in getting connected is because there are a number of researchers whom I personally know who are working in this area, and they know me. Some of these researchers who are connected with this neuroscience part and psychology part, so they are very established researchers in this field, like Carol Brumhansel. She's a German lady who is a professor of psychology in Cornell University. Then we have Anirudh Patel, who is the author of the prize-winning book Music, Language and the Brain, published by Oxford University Press. How music is processed in the brain, how speech is processed in the brain. Then Robert Jetore and Professor Blood. So all these researchers, they have been working in these areas and applications of music. And so some of them know me, most of them know me, and they know about my work. That know that in India, although we are, as I said, we are lagging behind, but there is some team which is doing some good job and trying to establish it here also. So I get a lot of encouragement from them, and this kind of a book, it helps them to get connected with those researchers that, okay, look, we are a little late to begin, but we are trying to catch up, and we'll try to come parallel with those researchers, and hopefully we may get a chance to collaborate with them in the future. So that is that opening is now ready for us, and we can just proceed and collaborate with them. Thankful to our institute also. We get the encouragement, we get projects related to this music, and the funding part. This particular project, this particular book, I'm thankful to Notion Press for publishing it, and I'm thankful to the Technology Innovation Hub, which is part of Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata. They were doing the monitoring of this project and sponsoring part. They were taking care of that is acknowledged also in the book. So this kind of encouragement we are getting. Exact title of the project that we were doing, this book has blossomed out of that. So the exact title of that project was Hindustani Raga Analysis through Statistical Musicology with Therapeutic Applications for Stress Management. This was the title of the project. And music therapy app and music transcriber, these were the two products that we were attempting to build, which were the objectives of this project.
Okay.
And this book is the technical report of that project.
So you talked about the app and the patent, of course. So are there any other newer opportunities that you have personally gotten because of publishing your book?
Yes, I have applied for one more project on the folk songs of Jharkhand, which is not in progress yet. We are waiting for the final approval by the Jharkhand Council. So that will be a state government funded project. So once we get the sanction letter and the official things are completed, then we'll launch into that new project. And I may also collaborate with some other institutes. So because very few people are working in this area, professors in IIT and other places, they know that this kind of work the IIT Mesra is doing, somebody is doing it here. So some of them are interested in collaborating with me and have some joint projects with their institute with me as PI or co-PI. So that is something that makes another opening that maybe in the coming year that will be enforced.
Right. So you were talking about how India is a little bit behind in terms of the study and of the impact of music on stress management. What does this publication mean for the country in general, and what kind of progress have we made in this space through the publishing of your book?
Actually, the book is published very recently, so maybe after a few years I will be able to tell the exact position. But one thing is sure, this will encourage musicians also to collaborate with the scientists, because if they come up and support the scientists, then that will be a great thing. In the Western countries, we find that musicians and scientists, they work together. So I want to see something similar in our country, because that is one of the symbols of development.
Right. That's really nice. If your book reaches more researchers, it would encourage more musicians to participate in these kind of studies, and that means a lot for your research. I also wanted to ask, what has been the most rewarding part of seeing your work on music therapy reach so many readers and gain so much recognition through your book?
The best part is that you see, as I said, that music therapy is already an established profession in other countries, but those countries are using their music. Okay, but now our music is not only rich on the emotional side, it is also very rich on the technical side also. So now they will be encouraged to use Indian music in their hospitals. So that is so now from the entertaining part, we shall shift towards the therapeutic part. The Indian music will get a therapeutic line of action, just not just the entertainment part. So and that will encourage our hospitals to implement music therapy. Only very few hospitals in India use music therapy. So we would like to see other hospitals also come up and use music therapy, develop right protocols for using them, and the kind of license which a doctor gets. We would like to see a music therapist get similar kind of license in our country. So these are some of the things that we have to fight and win. But the good thing is we have Indian Music Therapy Association now. We had American Music Therapy Association, but we did not have Indian Music Therapy Association. But now we have it. So these are all the plus points that are going our way. And this book is also recognized for the award by the same association. So some good things are happening. We have to keep it up.
Right, this is definitely a very growing space. And like you said, it's only getting bigger and bigger. And especially with books like yours gaining so much recognition and winning this prestigious award, it'll encourage more researchers and more musicians to participate in such studies and hopefully broaden the scope of this field. I finally wanted to just anything else that you'd like to add about your book, I wanted to ask you that we've missed out so far.
Other than stress, there are many other maladies to work on, like say cancer. So two very recognized problems are pain management in cancer patients or in terminally ill patients. Then depression caused by chemotherapy, how to combat it through music. So these are some open research problems to work on.
Labor pain.
Labor pain, pregnancy, anxiety level of the mother you can reduce before and after during pregnancy or after that. So then hypertension, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, then migraine. So there are a number of maladies in which, particularly those which have to do with the lifestyle, music therapy is a very good option and is an alternative support to the conventional medicines that we use. So we need help from medical professionals, we need help from musicians, and ultimately we have to work together for the betterment of the society. So that should be the goal, that should be the motto, and that's the objective of our research.
Great. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this. This has been great. And congratulations again on the award and on launching the app and getting the patent. Wishing you all the best.
Okay, thank you, Meera, and for and once again, thanks to Notion Press for recognizing our work and publishing it. And your editorial work, editorial team also did a very good job and was very supportive, and the kind of promotion you are giving our team. So on behalf of my institute and my research team, I would like to thank you and your entire editorial team, including you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
If you have any publishing related queries, drop them in the comments below. And for more such content, subscribe to Notion Press. Happy publishing!